The plea came as a broken signal, fragmented, desperate, soaked in terror. This is the Telnari Confederation. We beg. Any species, any force. Help us. The swarm is here. We are dying. Please, help us. It echoed across the stars, bouncing through trade relays, pirate frequencies, and ancient beacons long thought dead. Most races ignored it. Some listened, then turned off their receivers. The swarm devoured everything in its path: planets, people, technology. To oppose, it was to invite extinction. But one species didn't ignore it. Humanity. The Terran Alliance, sitting in its massive war citadel orbiting Saturn, received the message. Admiral Kira Hale stood silently as the transmission played in full. She didn't blink. "Where is the Telnari system?" she asked. "Out past the Riven Expanse." 3 days jump, her AI replied. She nodded once. "Put the 3 RD and 7 fleets on standby. Wake up the sledgehammer." The war room went silent. The sledgehammer had not moved in 43 years. The Telnari homeworld, Veralis, was already burning by the time the first human scout ships arrived. Swarm vessels, like living nightmares, twisted shells of black carapace and acidic vapor blotted out the skies. Cities lay in craters. The screams of a dying civilization echoed across every frequency. The human scouts didn't waste time. They marked every swarm ship, every ground hive, every feeding pit. Then they transmitted coordinates back to Earth. Humanity had seen war, had waged it for centuries. But this was different. This was a rescue mission. 3 days later, they came. Space bent and cracked as 700 human ships tore through reality like blades. Massive war carriers, flanked by destroyers and cruisers, spread out like wings of vengeance. Their hulls bore names from Earth's bloody past: Yamato, Thermopylae, Kursk, Stalingrad, Baghdad. At the center of it all was the Sledgehammer, a ship so massive it cast shadows across Veralis from orbit. Its surface shimmered with railguns, plasma arrays, and the experimental Aries Core, a weapon so powerful it was banned by the Galactic Concord. But humanity wasn't part of the Concord anymore. And today, they weren't here to follow rules. The first human strike came at 4:0 standard. The swarm never saw it coming. Rail slugs moving at Mach 70 tore through hive ships. EMP pulses shorted out entire nests. Planet-based artillery, launched from orbit, cratered feeding zones with pinpoint accuracy. Fighters danced between enemy formations like angry wasps, fast, coordinated, merciless. Telnari survivors watched in disbelief as the sky lit up not from fire but from salvation. One elder, bloodied and clutching a wounded child, whispered, "They came. The humans actually came." The child looked up as a human exosuit slammed down beside them, plasma rifle roaring. "Don't worry, kid," the soldier said, voice sharp through his visor. "We brought the war with us." On the command bridge of the Sledgehammer, Admiral Hale stood watching enemy fleets collapse like roaches under a boot. Status? Swarm resistance crumbling. Their queen ship is trying to retreat. Denied. With a flick of a hand, the Aries Core spun to life. A pulse of red-hot light burst forward. It didn't explode. It erased. The queen ship simply vanished atomized before it could jump away. For the first time in recorded history, the swarm. Human boots touched Veralis soil the next day. Marines swept through ruined cities, clearing nests, handing out ration packs, carrying the wounded to medevac zones. Engineers rebuilt power grids. Combat drones protected refugee camps. The Telnari were too shocked to speak. Their saviors weren't angels. They were armored giants with glowing eyes and scorched armor. Their ships darkened the skies, their weapons shook mountains, but they came for no reward, no tribute. Just one reason: you asked for help. And humanity answered. 2 weeks later, the swarm returned, 10 times larger. Furious, a revenge fleet bigger than anything the galaxy had ever seen. Humanity didn't flinch. They invited it. The final battle of Veralis Prime was recorded in every Telnari temple and every human war archive. The stars themselves looked like they were on fire. Swarm behemoths clashed with Terran dreadnoughts in orbital ballet. Human war chants echoed through battle comms as mechs dropped from orbit, smashing into the enemy like meteor strikes. The swarm pushed. Humanity pushed harder. When the dust settled, Veralis still stood. The swarm. Later, when questioned by the rebuilt Galactic Concord about their excessive force, Admiral Hale simply replied, "They asked for help. We gave them help." The Telnari now celebrate a new festival every year, the Day of Iron Mercy. Children dress as Terran soldiers. Shrines are built in honor of fallen human marines. And on the edge of their system, a massive human beacon blinks a warning in all known languages. We answered once. Next time, we won't wait to be asked. HFY. Humanity didn't come for conquest. They came because someone begged. And when they arrived, they brought total, unrelenting war.